Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about dental floss and how you can spend $170 after tax on a little dental floss that actually is really good for listening to music. I don't know how they did that, but this dental floss, obviously this is not dental floss, these are the AirPods, and this is my AirPods long-term review in 2018. I'm Scott with Techno Eclipse, and I will see you after the intro. This dental floss cost, okay, that joke wasn't funny the first time, and then the last 6 times I said it, it wasn't funny. I tried to make it funny, couldn't do it. I'm going to leave it all in though so you guys know how stupid I am. So the AirPods came out a relatively long time ago actually, and they haven't been updated for a while. There is an update coming that's going to give you a wirelessly charging AirPods case. I don't see any real advantage to getting that, but that's just me. And, okay, this video, this is how it's going to go. I'm going to talk about the positives, then I'm going to talk about the negatives, then I'm going to talk about should you buy them, and then I'm going to end the video, and then I'm going to edit the video, and then I'm probably going to get something to eat, and then I'll probably post the video, and then I will go to bed, and then I'll wake up oh, my bad, sorry, I just went way too far into it. So, the positives of this dental floss. Alright, it's not funny, sorry. The positives of the AirPods. Well, when you buy AirPods, you should probably have Apple products. I'm just going to start that by saying that. I have an Apple Watch, there's an iPhone recording this video, I use an iPad, and if you look behind me, there is a MacBook Pro. Clearly, I'm into the Apple ecosystem. I wouldn't consider myself a sheep, but I am into the Apple ecosystem. And these work really well with all of them. It's amazing. But if you have like an Android phone, or if you use a Windows computer, or you just don't have an iPhone basically, because if you have an iPhone and you use a Windows computer, they'll still work fine with the iPhone, they just won't work very well with the Windows computer. So obviously the optimization with all of your iOS devices, macOS devices, and everything like that, and watchOS devices. So that's the first positive. The second positive, and this is just something that goes for all wireless headphones, but these in particular, they are so small. I mean, when you just look at them, they are absolutely tiny. They are really small, and you put them in your ear, and you can actually go, I don't want that to connect to the phone though. You can actually go do a lot with them. So, I've never really had wireless headphones before, and pretty much wireless headphones give you the flexibility to go do anything. So I clean the dishes, and when I clean the dishes, I have the AirPods in with my phone against the back of it. I'll show you here. And I'll just clean the dishes, listen to what I'm listening to. It doesn't have to bother my girlfriend, doesn't have to be super loud, because I would have to turn it up really loud on the phone in order to have the water not make it too quiet, But in general, I just think they're wireless, so you can go so far with them. Like, I'll have them here and go all the way to the bathroom, and go to the bathroom and still be listening to what I'm listening to. I really love that part. And I really love how you can have one in at a time. That to me is amazing. That is an amazing feature. I really like that because it's nice to sleep with them in your ears sometimes. And for somebody like myself who likes to maybe listen to something like Jim Rohn or even just Always Sunny, it's just nice to have them in when you're laying down. You can just sort of relax, and you don't have to worry about any wires or anything choking. You can just sort of listen to them while you sleep, and if you fall asleep, then that's fine, and if you don't fall asleep, then you pop them out. But when listening to headphones with wires, I was always nervous I was going to choke myself and die. Probably an irrational fear, but I was always worried about that. So that's number 2, just the fact that they're wireless. Number 3 is how fast they charge. So the battery drains, from my use case, I would say like 3 to 4 hours on the actual headphones. That's not an exact science. I've never really measured, but I'm just trying to think back, and I believe it's like 3 or 4 hours. And when you pop them back in the case, it's great because you can just continue to listen to what you're listening to. When you get the low battery alert, you get like 15%. You could just take one out, pop it into the case, have that charge, listen in this ear, and then pull this out when it gets 100%, which doesn't take very long. Pop that back in, pull this one out, put it back in there, have that charge, pop it back in, and then they're charged again. You didn't miss a beat. I really enjoy that. Again, that has to do with the fact that you can use one at a time and the fact that they just charge so fast. My next favorite thing which is number 4, is just how small this is. Like this, in general, this is really small, but it's not just like, I don't just love how small it is. I love just how like neat and organized it is. It's just, this is it. This is the headphones. There's no wires you have to wrap up. There's just nothing. It's super easy. There's only one way you can put these headphones in, like that. That's it. There's only one way you can do that. And in general, I just think these things have been so awesome. I use them every single day. I love them. When I go for runs, which is pretty much just a slow walk, it's nice because I can have my Apple Watch actually just play music to these, and the whole wireless experience is really amazing. It's something special. But in general, it really is awesome, and I really, really do enjoy it. I love these things. This is probably one of my favorite. I got these for my mom for my birthday, and this is probably one of my favorite birthday gifts I've ever gotten. Other than anything I've ever gotten from my girlfriend. I don't think she watches this far into the videos, but I'm going to say that because I'm a little kiss ass. So, those are my favorite things about these. It's just pretty much the basic stuff, but stuff that you might not think about until you actually have them. You're like, man, that's really nice. And if you're on the fence about getting them or not because they are kind of expensive, then I think those are some ideas to say, you know what, that would be really nice. I would really enjoy that. Or, you know what, I don't mind wires, so I'm okay without having it. So the negatives, I would say, are the fact that it does cost a lot of money. I mean, it's $170 for a pair of headphones. You get a free pair of headphones with pretty much any phone nowadays except for the Pixel. And it's funny to me that you're willing to spend all this much money just for usability and ease of use, because they pair so fast. You just open it up, pop them in, then they're paired. But at the end of the day, I think the cost is something to deter you off of it. But I got it for my birthday, so I didn't pay anything. So that was really, really nice, and I think that's probably the only negative I can actually think of. I know that might sound silly, but the battery life on these things are crazy. You could pretty much go a week without charging them. Then when you do decide to charge the case, it doesn't take very long to actually charge, and then you're just good to go. And the great thing is you can charge the case and then just listen to the headphones. So like, you never have to. There are rarely any times where you just can't listen to them. Unless you just don't think a little bit ahead, you can pretty much always be listening to something, and I really do love that. I love how the case is the charger. Like, that's such a great idea. I know I'm like fanboying a little bit, geeking out, but they really are a great purchase. If you have thought about getting these and you have an iPhone, I would definitely suggest getting them. They're expensive, but if you can afford them, get them. They're so usable, and they're just so easy to use. I can't imagine life without them. I'm in love with them. No, but they really are just really great. I have really enjoyed using them, and I would suggest getting them if I were you. Sorry I couldn't give you more negatives, but I really don't have anything bad to say about these. I would say, in general, this is probably my favorite tech item I've ever actually bought or received. These things are really, really great, and I can't say enough about them. If you have any other questions about them in the comment section that I didn't cover, definitely ask, and I will answer them. I'm just a really big fan of these. I know it sounds silly to be that big of a fan of just a pair of headphones, but I really believe that these are my favorite piece of tech, and I use them every day. It shows that they're my favorite piece of tech, and I'll never stop using these until they break or whatever, then I'll just get a new pair. This has been Scott with Techno Eclipse. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have put out another AirPods review before this one, but I just think seeing it a few months later after using it for a while, people are probably more interested after I've used them for a while and see if I've actually still used them. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you liked the video, consider subscribing. If you didn't like the video, hit the subscribe button. Wait an hour, then unsubscribe, and then make sure you dislike the video, and as always, leave a really, really mean comment, because like you need to make me feel like crap, because if you're not doing that, then why are you even on YouTube? You know what I mean? It's like, if you're not going to comment something mean on someone's video, why are you even on YouTube, you idiot? No, I'm just joking. Alright, but thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, upload schedules Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I just did 6, and there's only 5 days I mentioned. Nothing on Saturday unless I'm feeling like a baller, and then live stream Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So thank you guys for tuning in again, and I will see you guys in the next video. This has been Scott with Techno Eclipse. Peace out.